Business Matters, presented by the Guamanian Magazine.
Situated along the banks of the Talofofo River is one of the island's newest tourist attractions. Launched earlier this year, the Valley of the Latte is built on the site of what was once an ancient Chamorro village. Group Managing Director Dave Tidinko.
When people travel around the world, really what they are looking for is what's so unique about a destination, what's so unique about a place. And this is a very special, magical area, and we're just trying to be able to share that with everybody that comes down here, whether they're from Mauricio or Japan or Korea. You know, we have a great place to share with everyone that wants to come and visit this place.
The Valley of the Latte expands on a jungle river tour that has been around for many years, started by local attorney Roland Fairfield and operated by the Kloppenberg family, owners of Turtle Tours.
We talked about reinvigorating the entire sense of place and sense of culture, and this was the perfect platform to be able to do that. The river cruise has been in operation since the late 80s. But needed something to bring new life to it. And what better way to do it than to actually create a living village.
Tidinko says the Latte stones were found on site, probably just as they were centuries ago, when the area was believed to be a hub for ancient Chamorro civilization.
All along the river valley, this place was thought to be the most populated area prior to the arrival of the Spanish. It had fresh water for eating, for cleaning, for drinking, for farming, and ultimately, basically, this connects all the way to Fena Lake. So Fena was kind of the lifeblood of this entire river valley.
And they want to continue to build on the cultural experience and just announced the newest attraction, traditional canoe building.
Guma Ulutao and that group really were the first ones to come out and actually build the structure. And they were looking for a permanent home, and we thought, what better place for them to call home than the place they actually built. And so we invited them down there. They're now an integral part of the entire experience, and it allows us to be able to share truly what a living village was hundreds of years ago through Ron Akfaji and his group. We as a people, we're seafaring people, and so what you're going to be able to get is first get an education of what this particular part of the island had to offer in terms of a living village, but ultimately their specialty is being able to carve canoes, and you're going to be able to get lessons on how the ancients built canoes to sail the world.
Tidinko says so far the response has been good. Based on the feedback and comments they've seen on travel websites, for example, visitors seem to be enjoying the experience.
They're really surprised and awed by the actual history of this area. And so that reaction is then it's basically manifested in their write-ups in TripAdvisor. The people are great, the experience is great, and they really love the cultural education that they get when they come down here.
The Valley of the Latte group is especially proud of the support the park has gotten from residents of the South. Tidinko names a few, such as Julie Manglonia, who handles the food concession, and John Uggan, who operates the Carabao rides. There is also an animal park, a fruit and vegetable farm, and customers can also go kayaking or fishing. Tidinko says they want visitors to have fun and have a chance to learn about the history and culture of the island.
What we wanted to be able to do is truly share who we are and what we are as a people, and what better way to do it and to honor our ancestors by coming and giving it new life. And we're giving it new life through all the people that have been part of this team. Most of the people that have come down here are all from the southern villages, and Ulutao just basically represents a continuing effort for us to take the people of the South so that we can shine down here and share what is so good about Guam. We don't want to just be a adventure park. Really, what we want to be is an edutainment center. We can educate and entertain and share our history, but by bringing it to life.
For KUAM's Business Matters, I'm Nestor Licanto.
Business Matters, presented by the Guamanian Magazine.